Welcome to Brett Ridgway's Learning for Life Christmas in July. This is early on in the Bluegrass Banjo lessons, and I wanted to, this is more non-traditional tunes obviously, but I wanted to do the Christmas in July simply because most people who do lessons don't put out their Christmas lessons sometimes until December, sometimes in November, and that just really doesn't give you any time to learn the tune if you want to play it for Christmas, at church, at a party, whatever. And this was going to give you a solid 6 months of practice time so that when Christmas rolls around, you'll be ready to play these tunes. So I want to thank my patrons who are supporting this. I appreciate this. I hope this is for you, a more affordable way, but I appreciate your willingness to give. I've said this so many times, this is not my hobby, this is not a sideline, this is what I do for a living, and your support and your faithfulness is a true help and a blessing. So I do hope these lessons are a blessing to you as well. So before we start, I want to give you something just to work on for a second. What I want you to do is pick up on the first two strings with these two fingers, and then do a forward roll. So you're pinching 5, 2, 1, 5. Thumb, index, middle, thumb. All right, we also had talked about different chords. In a previous lesson, and we're going to incorporate that into our Christmas Carol of Silent Night. So this is going to give you a nice relaxed tune to play. You don't have to worry about speed, and you're going to get some of these basics. So I had you do that pattern because that pattern's repeated quite a bit. So you can either start with the pinch, or you can start with the first string, which probably might be easier. And you're going to do a forward roll, but when you come to that first string, thumb, index, you're going to drop that ring finger on the first string at the second fret. Or, so pick, forward roll, and then you're going to do a pull off. Now, when you do a pull off is not lifting your finger. It's actually literally pulling to the side. If you notice, my right hand's not doing anything, and I'm still getting a very clear, sharp sound. Forward roll, pull off, second string, open, forward roll. So again, first string, forward roll, pull off, second string, forward roll. Now, make sure, I would stop right now. I know it's very early in the lesson. I would stop right now and memorize just that much. You're going to repeat that phrase, most of it. And just as you ended your forward roll at the beginning with this 2, you're going to do it on 5. So it's going to sound like this. So from the beginning, here's your first one. Sorry, let's do that again. Forward roll. Here's your second time through. So again. One more. Now you can either put both fingers down on 5 or just that first. Then you're going to slide that up to 7, and here's that pattern. That's what I had you practice earlier. So then you're going to slide. Now you're going to keep this ring finger down for a whole lot of this tune. You're going to slide that ring finger down to 4 and drop your pointer finger on the second string at 3. Now, in a previous lesson, we talked about these chords. We're going to be incorporating that. So, you're on 3 and 4. So let's take you to that point. Now you're dropping down 3 to 4, same pattern. So 4, pinch, forward roll. Then slide that ring finger up to 5 and drop that middle finger beside it. Same picking pattern. Then open. Same picking pattern. Sorry. So again, 7, 3, 4, 5, open. And all that right hand is doing is pinching, forward roll from the beginning. You should have that much memorized before you go on. Now, using that same picking pattern, you're going to make a C chord. So, open, make your C. Slide that ring finger up to 5. Pinch, 3, 4, pinch, 1, 2, pinch. So it's again. Then open, forward roll. Now, we're going to do something, so I want to go from the beginning one more time. Then we're going to repeat this part. So just you're doing that forward roll, but like we started, you're going to drop that ring finger down on 2, do a pull off, second string with a forward roll. So again. really fell off the neck there. Which is how we started the tune. Repeat that. And again, just like we started, you do that forward roll, but you go up to the 5. So I'm going to repeat again. I know I'm repeating a lot. I think it helps for you to watch, for you to listen. Repeat that. Forward roll up to 5. So you're at 5, 7, that same pattern, and then up to 10. And you should have a mark on, probably on your fretboard. You should have one at 5, 7, and 10, and also on the side. And you're going to put both fingers down and pinch. So down to 7, down to 3, 4. So 10, 7, 3, 4. You're just pinching. Then up to 5. With that forward roll, you could just use this, maybe it sounds better. And if you notice, let me play this through, and I want you to watch this ring finger because it's down most of the time. So that ring finger's down. That's where we ended. But notice that ring finger's down. You're going to slide that ring finger now up to 9. And you're going to drop your pointer finger on the second string at 8. So let me see where I want to take you from. I'll take you from 10. Same picking pattern, pinch, forward roll. Again from the beginning. Sorry. From the real beginning. Make sure that you're picking the melody notes louder than you are fill-in. Then down to 5, open, second string, make your C chord, and pinch the first 2 strings, first 2 strings open, make a D7, and I'm picking the 3rd string with my thumb, and the index finger is picking the 2nd string, then open. So one more time all the way through. So there you have Silent Night. I think you can get that. It's really not difficult. Take your time. Slow is not a bad thing. Slow is your friend. So just take your time. Very pretty. Make sure you emphasize the melody notes and the fill-in notes. Most of the forward roll stuff is a lot lighter in touch. So thank you so much for watching, and we will see you next week for another Christmas tune. We'll see you all soon.